All right. How's everyone doing? Doing good. Doing good. Yeah. First half, not great. Not great. I don't know about you guys. I was freaked out when I saw Adrian go down. I guess we'll start with the positives. I'm glad Adrian's okay. I'm glad we're not losing by 1 million. And that's pretty much it. When I saw a lineup that we put out there with, I saw 4 freshmen, and two of them were walk-ons, and 2 of them were walk-ons. We also had obviously Trey and Marquez out there, and Trayvon Faulkner. And I was just like, that's the first time I've seen that lineup all season. I don't know if you guys have seen it differently, but that's the first time I've seen it for sure. But yeah, so for halftime, my plan was I wanted to have, so I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a video earlier in the year with a guy named Alec Quate, from the Horizon Roundtable. He covers Cleveland State. He helped us out with our very first episode of Matchup Zone. Just kind of gave us an idea of what Cleveland State's looking like, et cetera, et cetera. Well, I'll make a long story short. He's at the Horizon League tournament right now in person, and he was going to join us and actually kind of give us a behind the scenes look, maybe walk around a little bit and kind of show us what the look and feel is. But apparently, not unlike the BB&T Arena, they have completely botched the Wi-Fi at the Horizon League tournament this year. He can't even, they can't go in person and do interviews after the games. You can only get on through Zoom, and nobody who's at the tournament in person can get into the Zoom. So Alec has been he's been struggling with that. He was going to hop on and help me out and give you guys a behind the scenes look, but we weren't able to get that done. But we did still want to, do this, talk a little Norse hoops, take some comments, stuff like that, in lieu of what the halftime show typically is, which is a recap on Gonzaga or, Baylor or whatever. They didn't really spend a lot of time in the first game talking about actual Horizon League. It was like an opener, an outro, and all the middle was high major sports. So I know Michael is jumping on at some point, so I'm going to let him on here in a second. But yeah, I'm going to start just kind of reading y'all's comments, and I'm going to keep an eye out for Michael coming on. I really am interested to hear what you guys have to say. Obviously, I said that our positives are that Adrian Nelson's not hurt seriously, and we are only losing by 5. Those are about the only 2 positives I can think of. So I kind of want to see what y'all have to say. So I'm just going to start kind of reading through your comments real quick. Steve Hoffman says we're not shooting well yet. 100%. Joe, yeah, their defense, Oakland's defense is super tough. They actually, Matt Dudek told me they typically run the 1-3-1. I don't know. They run out I tried to convey this earlier this week, but I didn't really do a good job of doing it. I don't think they're not big at all. Like they're very similar to us in size, height wise, but they're very long, and they use that length really well. You saw Trey Townsend, their freshman, cream Marquez Warwick off the backboard, and he's been off getting rebounds, everything. Their hands are in the lane all the time. They have, it's only resulted actually in 1 steal, but still, it doesn't feel like anything's coming easy. And that's being proven. We're shooting 34% from the field and 14% from 3. So John does not want to talk about it, but we appreciate him still being on. Dan, yeah, I agree with you. Only down 5. That's a big deal. Fred, Bryson, and Faulkner need to keep getting in the lane and and hitting that little pull up or pump fake. Yeah, man. Faulkner missed one early in the game, and it's weird because you won't expect this from Faulkner, but it felt like jitters, kind of like he normally hits that shot. It was a little runner. Him and Marquez have made that their bread and butter. Honestly, Bryson too, and he missed it. And Nelson obviously got injured, came back on. He missed that easy hook shot. I mean, those two makes are like easy. They were barely. I mean, they were contested because they were in the paint, but they weren't contested in the sense that like they should have hit those shots, right? It wasn't like they were shooting over, a 7'3" guy or any, really any. There wasn't much of a contest. So if they hit those two shots, we're only down one. So it's, just kind of goes to show this whole thing being a game of inches and all that. Jacob Childers says he's feeling pretty good considering the 14% 3-point shooting. Hats off to Nelson for toughing it out. Looked like a nasty. Yeah. I freaked out when I saw him get hurt. I thought maybe it was like an ACL or something way worse. You heard him yell and I mean, it's a funny thing with these arenas being completely empty. You heard him like yell out really loud and like punch his fist. You could literally hear it on the broadcast, and it just freaked me out. Like I thought for sure he was hurt seriously. So yeah, glad he's back out and healthy. Let's see. Bam's been playing really well. Yeah. John, so okay, I've still got 3 comments in a row on Bam. Brendan, I'll come back to yours in a second, but I got Jonathan, Steven, and Jacob all talking about Bam. Look, I'll tell you exactly why Bam. I mean, you guys probably know this, but this is why Bam has been coming on strong lately, but also had a slow start. He said that the transition from European basketball to American basketball was really difficult for him. It's a lot quicker game over here, a lot less technical. And it really showed on defense. He's got one of the best technical, like offensive skill sets I've seen from a freshman, like ever. I mean, Drew McDonald had a really good skill set, footwork and able to get to the cup and stuff like that. Good shot form for a big guy. Like Drew had all those, but it took him a few, he didn't really have all of it his freshman year. He got a lot of it by his sophomore year, but Bam has it all right now. But what's Bam's problem is it's always been on defense. And so, yeah, he's been coming on really strong offensively the last few weeks, and obviously against Detroit Mercy and tonight. But defensively is where his issue has always been. If he can bulk up just a teeny little bit and like learn the game a little bit more, stay disciplined, stay down, don't jump on pump fake, stuff like that, he'll be fine. Also, Darren Horn runs that, well, as we always talk about, the matchup zone, super hard to learn. But that's been Bam's biggest problem. He actually has the worst defensive box plus minus on the entire team for the full season. So, it's kind of an advanced metric that like breaks down I mean, it basically explains with numbers what your eyes are seeing, right? Your eyes tell you that David Bam's not the greatest defender. Box plus minus kind of, or defensive box plus minus kind of reinforces that a little bit. So yeah, but he's been showing up a lot lately. I love how ESPN, by the way, has him, get this. I don't know if you guys have the ESPN stats up, but it's DBHM. Like they missed the O, and then he's not listed as a forward, guard, center. No, he's listed as an ATH, like athlete, like a college football player or something. Like that's strange. But yeah, 3 offensive boards for him. Good start to the game. I'd love to see him come out hot and play aggressive in the second half. I thought Hoopman did a pretty good job while he was out there as well. But let's see. I wanted to circle back on Brendan's comment. Got to get the ball in the middle, open up the outside shot. Had a few nice drives and dump offs for layups. Need to continue to work in the paint and finish some of the 10+ offensive boards. Only, yeah, that's crazy, Brendan. We have 10 offensive rebounds, and I don't know what our second chance points are right now, but I mean, we only have 26 points. So they're probably not very high, right? That's pretty bad. We've got to convert on those. Guys, that's NKU great Brendan Stowers, my bad. Brendan Stowers telling us about how NKU is going to win the game in the second half, by the way. So you guys get up there and like his comment, put some respect on that name. JC comes in 14.3% from three. Dude, yes. Like, I know it's like it's Horn's philosophy. It's the strategy. It's how we play, but something's got to give. We gotta. Brendan's right. We're all right. We got to get the ball inside. I'm sure he's telling them that at halftime right now. It looks like Michael. I said I was going to try to let Michael in on this, guys. It looks like he was having a hard time getting in. So I'm trying to get him back in. Hang on one second, guys. Hang on. Okay. So yeah, we got to shoot better. Got to shoot better. Honestly, got to shoot not as much. It's a new arena. I don't feel like we ever shoot that well at IUPUI. I know that Oakland doesn't. Campy talked about it in the Campy show that Oakland is a terrible shooting team at IUPUI specifically. And so you kind of probably needed to expect some of this coming into the game. That they were going to try to make it ugly, slow it down a little bit. Okay, Jonathan, I dare you to tell Nelson that he's dramatic to his face. I think it's fair to say he's being dramatic, but I don't think it's fair to say he is dramatic. That's a stretch. I bet you wouldn't say that to his face in a dark alley. Or even on a basketball court. He'll take you to the post and show you what dramatic is. Brendan, agree on Bam. Yep. Okay. Granville. You know what, man? The Horizon Roundtable asked me to send them in some rules for the drinking game. And they wrote in one of the rules for the drinking game this week is based on Adam Alita 3-pointers. If you're an Oakland fan and he hits one, you have to take 3 drinks. If you're an NKU fan and Blake Lampman hits one, he has to take 3 drinks. That was their version of my rule. My rule was we all have to take 1 drink for every 3 that Adam Alita makes in kind of like sadness or shoots, in sadness. But if he makes one, the second drink is a celebratory, like happy drink, but they didn't use that rule. It is what it is. I don't write the article. Let's see. I agree. We need something from Alita. Yep. Who's the numbers guy now? I'm not sure what you mean, Dan. I'm probably late on it. Sorry. Second chance point 7. Ooh, JC coming in with the admin comment. Appreciate that. Forgot you were an admin on this page. Wow. Love it. Let's see. Yeah, Steven, work 2 of 8, including 1 3-pointer, including 1 getting jacked off the backboard too. That was bad. I got to tell you, like, obviously I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to post it. I'm not going to hype it up, but Warwick got absolutely crushed off the backboard. I'm seeing it over my shoulder. I think that we are going to, it looks like maybe we're getting started live here shortly. I'm going to check in on the stream. Yep. Looks like maybe we might be going back here. So let me read up these last few comments here. No, you could not take him, Jonathan. Williams doesn't seem to have any shooting issues. Yeah. He's shooting well today, Tim. I don't know what to say. He's been dealing with injuries all season, struggling supposedly with his shoulder, but maybe that was a miss scout. I don't know. But he's definitely been hot and cold this year. JC, it's all good, man. You're always welcome with Norse Report. Goes for any of you guys watching. If any of y'all ever want to get involved or write anything for us, you hit me up. John, it was close enough. I don't know. I liked my rule better. Dan, I do always call you the numbers guy. You still are. You always will be the numbers guy for me. Yeah, a lot of go Norse, Good luck, Norse up. Crush is correct. Thanks for the show. Norse up. Yep. All right. See you guys. We're getting off here. Thanks for joining. See if I can figure out how to turn this thing off.